Hello there everybody, this is Snivy and welcome back to more Let's Play Ratchet and Clank. Today, we're going to be heading off to Chairmen Drek's planet, so let's strap ourselves in and get going. Which, the planet's name is none other than Orxon. I think that's how you say it, but really I don't care. Let's go. Well, anyway, since we can't breathe in the toxic gas of the planet, Clank is the only one who can be set out on the face of this planet. So, yeah, until we can find the oxygen mask, we can't go anywhere on foot. However, Clank can do some stuff on this planet as himself. There are some small things we can take care of, and it'll help prepare us for future planets. And by the way, we will be coming back here again on a future date, other than just collecting the gold bolt style mess. Just saying, that's the way it's gonna work here. At least I think so. From what I remember. And what was that? I'm gonna go investigate. Okay, I am back, and it turned out to be just the wind. The wind is very strong here today, don't know why, but it is. Speaking of which, my bedroom window is open because once again summer is practically here, even though I'm recording this in June, like towards the beginning of summer, but hey, what can you do, am I right? But yeah, it's taken a while. It's still a little bit of time before summer officially begins. Also in this planet, we're going to be finding teleporters. And these teleporters... Dang it. Stupid frogs, go away. How dare you whack Clank twice. The teleporters, what they're going to be used for is... They're going to be used for teleporting these little guys up to higher platforms. And you can use them yourself if you wish. But yeah, these little robot guys, oh dang it, wow, I'm already about dead. Fantastic, isn't it? Well, guess what, it isn't. Looks like 2 out of 3. Oh, there they are, okay. I guess one thing you could try doing to make things easier is use the enter command, but... I like doing things the hard way, I suppose. Because hard is the way I'm such an idiot. Alright, I'm gonna get those little robots back and get back to where I was. So, see you all soon. Okay, I am back. Now let's try this again. You may be wondering now, what are these platforms for? Well, we can't really use them right now as Clank, because he can't jump very far and he can't really go anywhere. Instead, we'll have to use those platforms as Ratchet, so Ratchet is the freaking boss here. Or at least he's going to be, if I can manage to strike the enemy from a distance without missing and swiping the air like a doof. Now those big scorpion guys, you can't attack them as Clank. Instead, you'll have to use the little guys, if you couldn't tell, to do the damage for you. One other useful tactic you can do is, if you have any little robots following you around, you can actually use them to take out the smaller enemies for you if you really want to. Even though it's not as efficient as taking them out yourself, it's still it's still a good idea. At least in my personal opinion. Looks like we're gonna get a large number of robots following us around here. As long as I don't blow them up first. Now, let's go ahead and talk about my personal opinion on this planet. My personal opinion is... the planet's pretty cool. It's a... well, actually... it's not the greatest planet. In fact, it's probably one of my least favorite planets. Just due to the color scheme in the atmosphere. And also for the sheer fact that we can't really do much when we first get here. But again, at least it makes you problem solve and having to force you to think on your feet. Just saying though, it's a little bit of a pain. Looks like one of our little robots died and were killed in action, but that's okay. The reason is because they returned to their previous spawn point, if they happen to die. It's not too hard to locate them after they've been blown up or killed. Really isn't. So it's not too bad. Just depends on where you got them from though. That can be tricky. Other than the fact that this planet isn't one of my favorites, there really isn't much else to say other than the fact that the toxic here is quite deadly. Kind of reminds me of me when I go to the bathroom. I have been called out for having such... you know what, I'm not gonna go there. You know where this is going, so I really should stop. I should stop going there entirely. And why did I whack that box? I'm such an idiot. Now here's a bit of a problem-solving puzzle that you'll have to deal with. As you know, or you should know at this point, the little robot guys, they can't jump, unlike you. And how am I supposed to get through here? Ah, now I remember. These switches are also pressure sensitive, so if you want to get through these doors, sometimes you're going to have to use the little guys to hold down the switch for you. And when you do that, they'll create enough pressure to keep the switch held down as you go through the door. Just be sure to hold the switch on the other side of the place, or more or less on the other side of the doorway, before releasing pressure from either switch. Otherwise, well, things can't really be done, if you can catch my drift. One thing I will give this planet credit for is that it makes you problem solve. It makes... what am I trying to say? Dang it. Problem solving is common. You do a lot of problem solving things. And when you problem solve, you can be productive and you can do awesome things. Now here is pretty bleh. Here at this point, it is useful to use the wait command just until you reach the door on the other side. Also, it's pretty risky to walk across that TNT bridge, if you couldn't tell, because they all go boom after 3 seconds. And when they go boom, they cause all kinds of destruction, all kinds of bad things to happen to you, and can also kill your entire robot army. And that is a pain in the freaking butt. Alright, come on everybody, let's go. Let's get moving. Enter the little portal thing. Now you're thinking with portals. Come on. And done. And with that, we reached the little control room thing. Unfortunately, we can't really do anything as far as getting rid of the toxic gas is concerned, but we can certainly do something else. Also, here's our item. Here is the item we've been searching for. And with that, we got the Magnaboots. Why did I call them the gravity boots before? I have no idea, but whatever. With that, we get I almost said achievement. We get a trophy for it, since this is the PlayStation 3 version. A nice trophy, because trophies are nice, and they glow, they are shiny. Just like animals with superpowers. Wink, wink. We can continue our little expedition here on this planet, or we can go back to Ratchet and we can get off this planet and then come back later. But really, I want to get as much done as I can on my first trip here, so let's keep going. For the rest of the Clank segments, they're going to be very difficult because you'll have to deal with this minefield. And why does love always have to be like a freaking minefield? A minefield of bad things. Dang it. That was a bad idea. Oh well. Well, at least the bolts were worth it. Although it's never really wise to sacrifice your soldiers, unless it comes to certain situations, but it really all depends. Really depends on the situation. And it really depends on whether it's real life or if it's in the gaming realm. It is almost never a good idea to sacrifice anyone in real life. I say almost, for a reason. And by almost, I mean like 99% of the time you should not sacrifice anyone in real life. Dang it. Killed a couple of robots. As for the minefield navigation itself, mines are going to constantly be thrown out of some evil plant or something that's going to be firing mines all day, every day. So really your best method of going through this area with your little buddies intact, if you want to go for all of them intact, without having to make multiple trips, is to just simply stick to the outskirts. And also, you could detonate the TNT boxes prematurely if you want to, just to make things a little bit easier. Now here's another really difficult part. Because the little robots can't jump, you have to make your way through this room. And really, it's a maze for the little robots because they can't jump and they can get stuck on walls relatively easily. And you also have to avoid the electrical circuits that are slithering their way through this place. Once again, it's a bit of a maze, but it's amazing what soup can do. Why did I bring up soup? We're not talking about soup, we're talking about robots. Robot, robot, robot. And everyone dies. The end. And with that, the maze part is done. Do I have enough robots to get through this room? I feel like I do. Yeah, I believe I do. And in you go. And I'm too short. Quite, almost literally. Dang it. Well, I'm off to search for the other 2 robots. Oh, there's one. What happened to you? And what happened to you? Jeez. How did you guys get lost so easily? That's one thing I don't like about these guys and navigating through the maze. They get stuck on walls very easily. At least I didn't have to cut it all. In fact, I was really planning on spending a few minutes trying to find their spawn points, but at least the deed is done for now. Now go, my minions. Destroy! Destroy! Even though you're going to die, still, destroy it. Attaboy. That's a good robot. Yes, a good robot. Dang you! Throughout this room, we're going to be finding evil frogs and scorpions. Use the little robots as much as you can to destroy all the scorpions, and really you can also use the robot guys to attack the frogs from a distance too. So that's fun. It's fun manipulating the simple minds of robots, as long as they are above the drinking limit for robots, and they don't go sober, if you can catch my drift. When it comes to robots, you drink, you do drugs, and you drive. And that's what you do in order to succeed in life. Destroy everything, my children. Destroy them all. Kill them all. Kill, kill, destroy, destroy. Do it all for Mom Corp. Because Mama loves you. But she doesn't like the fact that you die so easily. Although she wants to take over the world one of these days. And that one of those days happens to be on Mother's Day, so irony. What's also ironic that today is Father's Day when I'm recording this video, and the last one, and possibly even the next one. I love it when my robots do work. Now wait here, because TNT box. Good robots. Now follow me to your destiny. Because destiny, it awaits you. Along with death. Speaking of destiny, I've recently been selected to play in the Destiny Alpha. And what do I think of it? The game itself is fun. It's a fun game, but it's not my cup of tea. Just like Halo. Don't hate me. I think Halo is a good game on its own, but really, it just bored the ever-loving crud out of me. It was boring. I don't know why, but it was just plain frickin' boring.
Better not let Ratchet see this one.
Well, anyways, we got another infobot of which we couldn't see. Yay. But whatever. At least now we have coordinates for another new planet. And that new planet, I can't remember its name, but I am pretty sure it's the resort planet. Maybe. Not sure. I can't remember for sure at this time. But anyways, I'm out of time. This is Gerald Snivy with Let's Play Ratchet and Clank. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like. Next time, we're going to be heading off of this planet, and we're going to go back to that one planet that's being attacked, and we're going to finish that planet up. And also, maybe do another one. Really depends. But really, it's one planet per video if I possibly can. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. See y'all later.